right, let's talk about it. Hey, talk about it, people. All right, so dating in your 50s. Every now and then, somebody asks me, am I dating? The answer is not really. Now, I become a homebody. But the problem with that is when you're a homebody, you don't really steel sharpen steel. So if you're not out there talking to people and socializing, you can lose socializing skills. And although I'm not bad at socializing, sometimes I just don't want to. And when you get in that constant groove of just not being around people, then it becomes uncomfortable for you to be around people. Now, in your 50s, you're still young enough to go out there and date. I mean, it is what it is. But a lot of things that you do in your 50s is based on how good you feel. You may have injuries like I do. And if, my injuries are acting up, then I'm not going anywhere. I'm just not going to do it. But also, you have the dating pool at your age. So, this is interesting because recently, females have changed their view of ages. 50 used to be old. 50 used to be you were almost retired. When you get married, I don't have anyone to marry, so I can't say I'm getting married at all because I don't have anybody to marry, and because I'm not dating anyone. So yeah, are you married? Young Link Jr., are you married, my guy? You got a female. You got the ring. You jump the broom. You do all that. I can't say, but nonetheless. So let's talk about dating and marriage. Now, I'm still an old-fashioned guy, so I have some tradition about me. I don't mind taking a young lady out, But see, I stopped doing that because I've never. Oh, you've been married for a year. Okay, congratulations. Yeah. So I stopped taking women out because they were just eating my food and never calling me back. They were just getting a free meal out of me. And when it happened one time too many, I was like, okay, I got to fall back on that. Because, I was trying to date them and they, thought I was ugly. So I was like, okay. But they were hungry. So they're like, you ugly, but I'm eating. So once I caught on to it, I said, okay, fine. Plus, I really didn't have, I had no money going on. So I had to go out and get some money going on and, stuff like that. So I'm in a better situation than I am now then. But nonetheless, it tainted me to look at females differently, and look how they're gaming on you. And now that I'm, even older, it's just like, do I even want to, take that chance? Because, I'm sitting right in that pocket of, 35 to 55, is where I'm kind of at, you know what I mean? Now, I still look at women that are younger than that, but it's a good chance that it's not going to translate because we just don't know. I mean, we have no common ground whatsoever. So 35 to 55 is kind of where I'm at right now. But like I said, I'm not even dating. So there's that. Now, if if I'm gonna, like, somebody asked me, do I have a preference in age of women? And I really don't. Like anyone, I'll salivate over a 23-year-old, but I won't look at her and go, oh yeah, I'm gonna just no. But I'll look at her because I'm older, so you can look at somebody that age and be like, man, back when I was 23, and you're just looking like this girl looks. And when you're looking at somebody, 35, you're just like, there's a good chance they're already going to have kids. Do you want to deal with the children? Can you afford to deal with the children? Because if you come with 3 kids and you're not making a decent buck, then a lot of that's going to be on me. So it's like, do I really want to, go that route? And they can be great kids, but if you don't have enough money, you might not be able to afford her in the ready-made family. So there's that. But if she doesn't have any children, then there's that. It's just like, why don't you have any children? Like, what happened? You know what I'm saying? Or can you have children? And then you gotta think about that. Like, if we get close and nature takes its course, can I still have children, or can she still have children? So that conversation is still there. But it's like, because I know some gents who are my age who have kids now. Brand new babies, like holding their babies. They got babies now. And I'm just like, wow, you guys are my age. I just came in here to say I'll be 50 in a few years and I won't be dating then. I'm not dating now and I won't be dating ever. Okay, well, can you break that down? Because you sound a little uptight. Well, okay, so you're like, I'm not dating now. I'm not going to date when I hit 50, and I'm not dating ever. Okay, so that's what I'm saying. Like, why are you not dating now? You're in your 40s. You should have a little, should have it going on. So why not? What's the issue? You don't want to date? Like, because why? Like, you don't want to date because of the way you feel, or because you're 47? Okay, so you don't want to date because of something that's going on with you, or you just don't like the dating pool. You're looking at the females and how they're acting, and you're just going, "No, I'm just going to go MGTOW all the way." So which one is it? Well, part of it is I don't want to date. If I said the other reason, YouTube will. Oh, okay. So you got some stuff going on over there, Brother Jacob. You got some stuff going on over there. Okay, well, that's how you feel. Then that's how you feel. It's you're not gonna date. So you're just gonna do. You're just gonna stay alone. So you're not gonna entertain a woman. You're not gonna, have a couple of drinks with her. You're not looking to hold on to somebody in the middle of the night. Hey, what's going on, Mercy? Your story, Mercy. Oh, Queen Mercy, your story. Oh, let's just say that your live was live. I ain't got nothing like that going on. That was. I did not know what I walked into. Oh, that was good. Oh my God, that was good. I should have gave you like $5 for that, because that was some entertainment. I should have. My bad. Oh, I should. Oh man, that was worth it. That was worth it. I was playing my video game while listening to that. That was worth it. Oh my goodness, baby. I think you know what? There's there's three sides to every story, and I would love to hear his side of the story. But when I tell you that the feeling tingly, like I was sitting over here going like, wait, what? Wait, what? Alejandro? Like, wait, what? Like, I was like, yo, it's crazy. But part two is, oh my goodness, I gotta tune into that. That was funny. But yeah, Jacob. So hopefully I don't have to do any of that. Okay. Well, okay. So let me ask you this, Jacob. Let me ask you this, because 47's not old. Hell, you still got people. I mean, Michael Jordan was still playing basketball in the pros when he was in his 40s. So that's not old. He would just and lower his voice. Hey, what's going on? Oh, Queen Mercy, your story was it was so good. But Jacob, so I mean, I don't have nobody that to jump in the bed with or none of that. But I'm in my 50s, but I still wake up like feeling frisky, like dang, I wish I had, a wife. I wish I was married. So, I could, get a little loving, even though when you get married, you get less loving. I mean, people think you're gonna get, you got some living when you're married, but actually you get less, loving when you're married. People just get sick of each other. But I'm just saying, what do you do, bro? Because I was talking to God today. I had to talk to God today because I was like, nowhere in the scriptures, Lord, did you say that you were going to take away a man's urges or a woman's urges. And I hear people online talking about, don't, fornicate and all this other stuff, which is true. But they always come back to the same affirmation. But I'm horny. And, and like I said, when I was in my 30s, I was so wound up. That's because I was an athlete. I was always running. I was a long middle distance runner. So I'd go out and run a mile in 5 minutes. I'd come home ready to knock the dust of it. You know what I'm saying? Just angry. And you know what I'm saying? And then I'd go and lift weights. I would run, lift, and then go and run again at night just to try to get rid of all that pent up energy because I had nobody. And then when I started getting out there again, I couldn't be with one woman. I was knocking them off. And then I had to stop that because the Lord was like, you better stop that. So I stopped and I was just like, well, are you going to take away my desire to knock them off? Because, hey, listen, they're lining up. These females ain't playing with nobody. When they want the goods, they want it. They're like, give me what I want. I'm not going to hold you. Give me what I want. And, it's just like, okay, show me some scripture to help me not be wound up because I'm wound up. And that's my problem today. A lot of that running that I did, it's still with me. I have a very high threshold. So if I just do any exercise and just, get a good dinner in me, I'm ready to go. Once I get some sleep, I'm ready. I'm ready to. I have to go to the gym and bench press 300 pounds just to get. You know what I'm saying? I gotta get rid of this, and I'm just like everything of getting a young African girl that will. Hey, listen, if I could have a young African girl, let's reframe because some people are African women of legal age. Then yeah, I'd do it. Why not? Foreign women love a man. Yeah, why not? If I could take care of her and she's gonna be loyal, yeah, I would do it. I was starting to think you were abstaining. Oh, I am. That's my whole point. I am abstaining, but I'm still a whole man. Yeah, well, you know what I'm saying. Not too young. Uh, some are blessed with the gift of singleness. I feel you, bro. I feel you, bro. Uh, but you know what I'm, yeah, Mercy, you know what I'm saying. I mean, I don't know what your situation is, Queen Mercy, but you know, for a guy, see, for a woman doesn't always want to, you know what I'm saying, according to what women are saying. They only want at a, certain time. But for a guy, we don't have an off switch. We just don't. We are always ready to go. We could be half sleepy and roll over right on something like, let's go. And, 5 minutes later, we're right back to, sleeping again. And if you met a few, huh? But you have to go see them. Yeah, I feel you on that. My brother, he does some traveling. And the last time he talked to me on Facebook, he was with one. He was in Brazil. He was like, yeah, this girl don't speak a lick of English. He was laying up in a hotel bed with her. I mean, they had on all their clothes. But he was like, what up, bro? He showed me the girl just pretty dark skinned. She 20, 25, maybe. Bro is older than me. I was like, you ain't no joke. He's like, yeah. He's like, they're all over the place here. They treat you right. He's like, they treat you right. And girl, she ain't speak a lick of English. She wasn't talking about, oh, this old man. She was chilling. And then they went and got themselves something to eat. And I was like, that's what I'm talking about. You don't see how I do it? Well, yeah, ladies love first world guy. There's no doubt about it. Well, let me say this. How do I do it? I don't really concentrate on TNA. I just miss it. So if God said, Babbity Boop, you no longer think about females or you no longer have any sexual urges, I'm telling you, I would bother with not one female whatsoever. But, I heard a preacher say, stop asking God to do that. I ain't understand why, because a lot of Christians are single. And if you're single and you don't want to, die and get tossed into hell, that's what you believe, which is what I believe. You're not out there screwing. You're just like, I'm not going to do this because, do not fornicate. It's a law. God doesn't like it. But you're horny, and then what I'm saying? You're a horny toad. So what do? Now, lucky for me, I'm out of my prime. But when I was in my prime, and these were conversations I had to have with God all the time. I'm like, Lord, I'm 30. Like, I get out here and run up and down the street in the middle of the street in the middle of the night. These are the problems I got. Like, Lord, you got to help me, because no. And he said, well, for one, stop going around them. And the clubs I used to go to, I had to pull myself up out of those clubs. So that's one way how I did it. I stopped going where women are, where horny women are. Because I was going to it, you know what I'm saying? And then it was no surprise you end up in bed with one of them. So I cut that out, and, slowly but surely, the ones that were hanging around, dissipated in the thin air. And I just got used to being by myself. Also started getting a lot done. After that, I graduated from college, and, I'm able to work on my music. I'm able to work on my stories and stuff like that. I chill. I love quiet, but do I miss a beautiful woman? Oh, absolutely. Sometimes I'm like, look, just send me a picture, honey, so I'll stare at you because it's kind of as far as I'm gonna go right now. Send me a video. You want me to look at you? Fine. Send me a video. Send me a video. I'll look at your video, but we're not. I don't know. I'm just not very tolerable. Just not very. Tone, you would be able to handle prison with no problem. Well, it's the being in one place too long would bother anybody. But dude, hate. Who's hating? Nah, he's not hating. He just got a different perspective. Thanks. Yeah. So I don't go out seeking them out. Now, of course, you go to the supermarket, and for some reason, there's always a good-looking woman in Target. I have no idea why. But there are some stars that are in Target. I'm like, why is there, you know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, I don't seek them out. I mean, it's an act too. Most guys get snuffed out in the first act of life. I'm not sure what that means. That's why I wouldn't want to get locked up, man. I go crazy. Well, I've been in jail before. And I'm gonna tell you something. Right before I was hearing, they put me had to be like a 10 by. Let's put it this way: I go like this and touch both walls, and it was maybe 10 to 12 foot long. I told the guard, I said, guard, I'm having a hard time in here. He said, you're going to be all right. And I had to go inside of myself and start thinking about other things. I couldn't think about I was in a, small place. And that's what I did. I went into my own fantasy world. After that, I calmed down, did some exercise, a couple push-ups. That was it. Next thing you know, they let me out. Went to see the judge, and I was out. So, yeah. 40 and up, act two. Yeah, okay, yeah. So, yeah, I don't seek out women. But I love to look at them. Like, I can't. Like, I get in trouble sometimes because I'll go on Tumblr and will just look at all the beautiful women on Tumblr. Just the thickness of some of these women is just. And then you know what'll make me not want to look at them anymore? Imagine me trying to date one of them. It actually turns me off because the way they are now, the lies they tell, the disrespect, the thing that come after them, and you got a good-looking woman, you got a problem. You need to get a fly-on-the-wall type of woman and be happy because a good-looking woman is going to drive you nuts. You know what I'm saying? But they're fun to look at, but it's just like, yeah, I'm not fighting over you. You're not going to go out here and wear this, and then I got to fight. I'm too old for that. I can't compete with one of these young gunners out here. Some 25-year-old dude smacks your fat ass, and now I got to defend you because you want to walk around here in tights and bending all over in Walmart. I got to defend you. I'm gonna be like, bro, you can have her. Here you go, bro. It's all you. Knock yourself out. Look, I'll send your clothes to your mother's house. But I'm not that guy. I'm not gonna sit up here and get beat up over some goofy chick. I'm not doing it. If that's what you want to do, hey, knock yourself out. I'm not. If she listen, I'm telling you something. This one girl from Akron, she would come down to see me about once every 2 weeks. She's 24 years old. When I tell you she was humble, and she was a thick girl too. But when I tell you she was humble, like I had no idea she had all that body up under them clothes until I saw it. I was like, this is what I'm talking about. Like she didn't show off nothing. But when she came up out of clothes, I was like, Yes. I mean, when we would go somewhere, and she, for one, she didn't have to do this, but whenever I stopped and talked to somebody, she would stand behind me. And I noticed her doing it, but I didn't stop her from doing it, but I didn't make her do it. I'm like, where did she learn this? And when I tell you she would stop and just be quiet and stand behind me, she would wait till I'm done, and then boom, she'd catch up to me and we get to walking again. And I was like, respect. Now, this is somebody, after me, she went and got married to some guy. She was a school teacher too. Now, see, I could have hung on to that. But she dated some guy who was younger than me, and then boom, they got married. But I could have hung on to that. That's what I'm talking about. She was respectful. She was cute enough for me. And, she was a nice, very nice young lady. You know what I'm saying? So big ups to them. But medium rare can't go wrong. Medium rare. What are you talking about? Yeah. So I tried, but dating isn't number one on my agenda. I think that's how I'm able to do it best, because it's not something that I wake up and go, I need to start doing. I need to start dating. I need to get out there. Like, I'm not on Bumble. Oh, I'm going to get on Bumble, Like, I'm on Facebook, marketing, dating, whatever that is. Nobody is swiping right on me. They're just... Plus, I'm at the point, the spectrum with looks and AKA medium rare. Oh, okay. That's another thing. The weight now. A lot of people don't really feel the way I look. It's like, I used to be on TikTok, and whenever the women would criticize me, they would always say, "Well, look at the way you look." I'm like, I look like an average man. And I got on there and I said, you know what? You can call me a lot of things, but you can't call me ugly. Like, compared to what ugly is, I'm not ugly. I'm average. There's a lot of guys who look average. Yeah, I look like a regular black man. I'm a regular black man. The only thing that's not average about me is my height. I'm 6'2". So I'm like, the average height of a man in America, I think, is 6 foot or 5'11". So I'm like, what are you? And then a lot of these women would crack on it. I was like, a lot of you females talk about the way I look. I was like, let's look at the way you look. Let's see your picture. I don't want to show their picture, talking about, oh, I look perfect. I was like, I highly doubt that you look perfect, honey. I look like a regular dude. And I'm okay with that. Like, I don't go to great lengths to change the way I look. Like, this is it. It's what you get. But you ladies are using filters. I'm not filtering the goddamn thing because I don't care. And that's part of the problem with dating at my age. You're very apathetic about the way people think of you anymore. You get tired. You do. You're like, how much do I want to care right now? What you think of me? You know what I'm saying? My toes is crusty. I'm clean. I'm just not. I don't go to the barber shop every week and give them $30, $40. I'm not doing that. Once every 6 months. Do it myself. And okay. I'm not on Instagram trying to impress anyone. Everybody's Instagramming now. Like, that's the new social norm. Yeah, right. Filter. Ooh, let me put this filter. People would think I look a certain way. It's all a lie. Then when they meet you, it's like they think they're getting catfished. It's a lie. I don't want to live the lie. It is what it is. Like this here, ladies, this is what you're going to get. I'll make you laugh. Should I buy you a ham sandwich? But, oh yeah, the toes. Mercy, the toes. They are not pretty. But I move appliances to make money. There's no requirement for me to look pretty. I mean, I have to convince myself just to shave sometime because this can get a little woolly mammoth, especially when it's cold out. This is like, nah, like, no, I'm not going to shave. And then I started thinking, you do have to, talk to your customers, so you might want to tighten it up. So then I'll go and to look business because it's a business. So I want to look businessy. But other than that, I wouldn't care. When I'm up under a refrigerator trying to fix it, you think those people care what I look like? When I'm trying to deliver a 300-pound refrigerator, do you think they're going, you know what? I don't like the angles on that cut you got it. No, they don't care. They want the refrigerator. They want me to bring a 300-pound refrigerator inside their house. That's what they want. That's all they want. They want me to take that 3-door apart, all the doors off, all the hinges off of it, load that thing up, and bring that thing into the house up about 3-4 stairs. That's what they want. That's what they pay for. And then sometimes get rid of the refrigerator they have. I had to take a double door up 3 flights of stairs. And then we did it. We had to take it back downstairs, and then I had to resell that one to somebody else for a cheaper price. And then I had to go and buy the exact fridge she was looking for, take that one apart, and me and a guy finally got that upstairs. And then she was getting rid of the single door she had, so we had to take that one all the way downstairs. I made good money off of her, though. I made great money, and she knew it was a little outrageous when she was asking, but they tipped us like $100. I mean, she knew it was ridiculous. I've never done that again. And I'm like, no, I'm not doing it. 3 flights of stairs for a double door is not happening. But I'm just saying, I don't need to look flashy in order to go out there and make $400 or $500 off of one deal. Like, that's what I'm really interested in. So my appearance looks like I'm not trying to go after anyone, because I'm tired. I come home off of one delivery. When I come home, I am so tired. Like, I go to bed at 9 o'clock. Can you imagine dating a 35-year-old when you go to bed every day at 9 o'clock? 9 o'clock, I get sleepy. It's almost over for me. If I was dating a 35, she ain't going to go to bed till 12. You think she's going to let you sleep? Oh, he's in bed. I'm going to go downstairs and be quiet. No! She's going to be up yakking to her girlfriend, talking to another guy, who can relate to what she's going on. Next thing you know, she's heading out. She's going to go bang him and then come back to me. No. That's what's going to happen. She's going to find somebody online to talk to and go, I'm going to the store. I'll be right back. 2 hours later, she comes back and, she done did what she had to do. And, of course, the next day, I'll be get up 7, 8 in the morning. I'm going to wake her up and say, hey, you can go ahead and go. It's cool. I ain't going to be mad at her. Like, I already knew. It's cool. You know why a young woman wants to date a guy like me? Because we're not in the street. That's it. Security. They do not want a guy who's in the street all the time. These young guys stay in the street. They want to go somewhere where bullets are not flying. That's it. They want to go somewhere where they can find some peace. A lot of these young women are finding that out. Like, like this one young lady told me when I was in Pittsburgh, she said, I lost 30 friends in 1 year. 30. 30 of her girlfriends dead. Dead in 1 year. I mean, just imagine hearing that. 30 of her friends gone. And this was 10 years ago. All murdered. All of her friends. Why? Because of the guys who they were hanging around. So then when they get around a normal dude like me, they're like, you're not excited whatsoever. I'm like, no, ma'am, I'm not. If you're looking for excitement, head to the club, but I'm not doing it. I'm not living that way. But they're going, you know what? Not a bad option. You ain't broke. You got your own place. You got a couple of vehicles. I'll come over here and chill. And then, they try to use me like a truck stop. And eventually, I'm glad to see, a nice body walk in my door, but eventually I'm going, go back out there. A lot of times they don't want to go, no. Because you're going to bring the ruckus to my house. And that's one thing I ain't doing. I'm not bringing ruckus over here. Don't come over here yelling at me. Don't scream at me. Don't raise your voice at me. You talk with some goddamn sense or you hit the door. I just don't. See, I don't give a god. I just don't. I don't do that. We're not going to have a yelling, screaming match. You know what I'm saying? Some of my neighbors, they do that stuff with each other. Young, they scream at each other. I'm not doing that with you. You got one time to scream at me and you're going to be hitting the door. Bye. I'm going to just escort you out. I don't care. I just don't care. And that's why it's harder to date at this age. I don't listen to, like, a lot of females got issues I don't want to listen to. Now, I'll listen to some problems that I think are fixable. So let's just say that you're in a situation at your job. And I'm like, get another job. Like, I'll entertain that conversation because a lot of times you can just interject some common sense and a few dollars maybe. If I like her, I might help her get from one place to another if I know that it'll benefit me. You know what I'm saying? If she's a good person, sometimes that helps. And I know I'm not getting used. Yeah, find another job. I've helped women do that before. I had a friend, she was, I didn't even financially help her, but she was complaining about her job all the time. She worked at a hospital. And I was like, why don't you work for the government? She took my advice. She works for the government now. Makes more money. It's doing great. I just said, go to this website, blah, 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 blah. She went there, boom, works for the government. Fixed almost all of her problems instantly. So, a lot of women want to interject their issues. And I tell women, I'm like, I'm not your friend. Like, I'm still trying to, whether it's the short way or the long way, mate with you. Or the act of mating. I'm not your guy girlfriend. Like, I'm not your punching bag. I'm not here to absorb a lot of trauma that somebody else gave you. Now, if you're trying to escape some trauma, you know what I'm saying? If you just left some trauma, I can understand getting comfortable with somebody and didn't want to talk about it. I don't have an issue with that. I have an issue where you think that I'm going to be a girlfriend to you. And I'm a whole man. Like, I'm not going to be your girlfriend. Get a girlfriend and hash all that out. That's what they're there for. I'm here to keep you safe. I'm here so the bad guy doesn't come up here and try to shoot you in the face. That's what I'm here for. That's when I step into this. But when you're, when you don't want to leave that, and then you want to bring that over here, I can't. I have to go. I can't because you're still attached to that. You see what I mean? And you're finding at this age, a lot of women got issues they don't want to let go of. And I can't take on your issue because I can't fix it. I'm like, when I say I'm a man's man, I fix things. I literally have tools around the house. Listen, I have 4 refrigerators in my house. 4. Excuse me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because I have one right here too. I got 2 refrigerators sitting in my living room. Okay, this is what I do. I fix things. And I only fix what I understand. If it's something outside of my scope, I call somebody else. You see that, ladies? I can't fix this. It's out of the scope of my ability. And if you keep trying to come over here with something that I can't fix, I'm going to eventually be like, you're going to have to go. Because I can't fix that. And it's interrupting whatever we were trying to do here. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm finding at, just this age. I can't fix a lot of these women's problems. Some of them I don't even want to fix. Some of them, I try to get them to understand, like, if you look at it this way, this can be fixed. And some of them will take my advice, but other ones will keep trying to knock their head up against that brick wall. And I give up quickly because it's not my issue. It's not my issue. And if you're not going to use common sense with what was going on with somebody else, you're definitely not going to come over here and use common sense. And I need that. People have to sit and work up themselves. Yeah, now, like I said, I don't mind if you come over here and you got something that I think is good. Like, if your kid has an issue, I don't care how old the kid is. Your kid has an issue. You want to talk about your kid. I don't really mind that. You know what I'm saying? Because listen, say your kid is 10. You got a 10-year-old boy. I don't know what grade that is, but the kid goes to school, he's getting bullied. I can interject because I've been 10 and been bullied before. So I can that's something I think that, a little common sense, some tools maybe show up somewhere with you. Boom, problem solved. See, a lot of times a man doesn't actually have to do much in order to fix some of your issues, ladies. In a situation like that, all I'd have to do is show up at the school with you. And as soon as the opponent or the teacher or the principal see there's a man that walked in the door with you, they look at you different. They look at you different. When you walk in there as a single woman, a single parent, you're a female, I don't care how loud your mouth is, you do not have the same respect as a man that walks in there in your stead. You do not. And a lot of you women think that you do, you're fooling yourself. I don't care if it's a short man, it's a man. We're stronger than you are physically. So if something is about to happen with this child, whoever it is that's about to do anything has to go through that man first. It's just a different perspective. It just is. So you have to understand it. I'll be 50 next year. I'm not dating single mothers with small kids. Look, I understand that. But see, that's a preference. That's a preference. And you got your reasons. And I totally get that because of the cost. Because of the cost. So yeah, that's a preference because of the cost. So I get that. And because that child is going to look at you and go, "You're not my father." That's what they're going to do. As soon as it comes out of their mouth, you're going to be like, "Why am I here? Why am I going to work? Why am I feeding this child? Why am I picking this child up from, school? Why am I buying this kid, clothes. This child clearly does not like me. Well, you're doing it because you love the mother, because you love, you know, the child's attached to the mother. And you're trying to keep the mother happy because you love the mother. Like, there's nothing wrong with her. It's just that she hasn't really taken on the battle of the two males. That's what's going on in the house. And until she does that, see, that's when the mother comes in. If the mother doesn't talk to that child and make sure that child understands you're being fed by this man, if she doesn't go and straighten that child out, because that's not your place, if she doesn't go and get that child together, then you need to make an exit strategy, because it's just going to wear you down. Dating for 50 years is non-existent in America. Well, it's happening. Women have to be many scars and stripes. Well, I done met some cool females in their 50s. Yeah. Do they have issues? Yeah, we all do. I mean, we all got some. It looks like younger women are an option. Wow, let's see. If you're dating a younger woman, okay, let's just do it like this. If you're going to dip down, you're going to dip into another generation. What is it? A 10-year spread? Now just think about this. Just look at it like this. When you dip down into that next generation that's under you, or two generations, it all depends on how old you are and what your preference is. Say you dip one generation. I'm in my 20s. Oh, okay, well, you're not going to dip down. But I'm not talking to you on this one. I'm talking to 91. I've never heard of a 50-year-old woman. Well, you're in your 20s, just like you just said. You made it clear. I'm in my 20s. And I'm going to tell you something. No, I'm not even going to do that. I ain't going to do that. Nonetheless, 91. I don't know how old you are, but if you dip down, if you dip down, you have to go, what conversation are we going to have? You're going to have to look at this woman that you want to date or that age range, and you're going to think, okay, you're 49, so let's say you go to 39. You're going to have to find something to relate to this woman by. It's not hard, but it's a challenge. The music she grew up on is not the same you grew up on. When she came out of high school, you were already well established and working. You got 10 years job seniority on her. You are two presidents different. You're two wars different. The economic system is different. Like I'm saying, you're going to have to relate to this woman some kind of way. And I know you're thinking, well, she looks good. I'm still, let's go ahead and get together. And then you're thinking, do I want to have a child at this age? Because a 39-year-old woman can still have a child, even though it's dangerous for her. But they can still do it. She's at the geriatric pregnancy stage. It can still happen. Also, you look younger women from my age, and I have gone at 39, probably 25. Now 25 is the same thing. Now you're talking two generations. Do you watch Candace Samuels? Yes. Well, I used to watch them all the time, but not that much. But he's talking about the same thing that a lot of things that we've been talking about for years. But I mean, I'm just saying, you have to find somebody that, okay, so when I was 36, a 17-year-old asked me to marry her. And I had just met her. Like, I just met her that day. I told her no. She said, why? I said, you're too young. She saw me again a year later, and she said, I'm 18 now. Will you marry me? And I said, no. She said, why? I said, you're too young. I saw that woman a year and a half ago, and she was with a guy who was older than me by at least 12 years. I kid you not. I saw her in the grocery store with him. And she just looked at me, and she turned around, and she just, stuck with me. And I knew that guy was in his 60s. I just looked, and I said, well, I might have missed out on a good one right there. But when you talk about 17-year-olds, even though it's legal in the state of Ohio, you still get a lot of societal backlash. Even if she's 18, even if she's 21. I was dating a 22-year-old, and, I was getting all kind of looks. And one woman is like, is that your daughter? She knew damn well it wasn't my daughter. But she was trying to, make me feel uncomfortable because the girl was, 22 years old. I just laughed. I'm like, I know what you're doing, but the simple fact is you wouldn't date me. So why do you care? I'm just saying there's an issue with dating females that young. Yeah, she was jealous. But if I was by myself, she'd turn her nose up to me in a heartbeat. So you see me coming here with something firm and fully packed, and now you have an issue? Like, why? What's the issue? You don't want nothing to do with me. You'll talk about me behind, to your little girlfriends and laugh at me and yada, yada. Let me come in here with something fresh out of college. Fresh out of college. When you were having a conversation. Oh, yeah, you weren't born yet. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Queen Mercy, that part. That part. And I'm telling you, I got along with that 22-year-old. We dated for some months. She was cool. But you know what? She found somebody her age. So I don't mind dating younger women. They're fun. They're fun to look at. They got a lot more energy than you do. They're argumentative. But you don't try to hold on to them. It's just not going to happen. They are like the wind. They just go and come when they want to. You can't. Women nowadays don't understand when they hit the wall, it's a wrap. Well, this is true. This is true. And they don't understand that men don't hit the wall. We don't. Men don't have a wall. I mean, our 6-pack turns to 1-pack, but we don't have a wall. Females have a wall, and they run headlong into that joker. This is like, you look way different now than you did 12 years ago, 13 years ago. I'm glad I didn't do it. I mean, I've seen some women that I was interested in a long time ago. I look at them now, I'm going, woo, dodge that bullet. And then there's some, and I'm like, you did good. You did real good. But nonetheless, younger females, you just can't hold on to them. And I don't trust none of them. So you're taking that risk of a headache. Do you want to do that? Like, I'm 47. She's 26. Golly, just look at her. like a brand new Corvette. Cherry red. Dualies in the back. Got a little T-top sunroof. Oh. Got some 22s on. Oh, 22-inch chrome. Oh, and a pair of 50s in the back. Jeez. With some Firestone. No, Yokohama tires. Oh. Jeez. You got a 420 in it? Have mercy. Slightly tinted. Oh, smoke tint. Oh. With a Bose system. Oh, my goodness. Woo. Boy, I want that Corvette. And I can afford it. That Corvette is going to last me about maybe a good 2-3 years. That engine's not going to hold up. That carburetor is going to go. Those dualies in the back are going to give me some trouble. Shoot, those pistons are going to start talking to me. Once I start hearing them, it's going to be eating through oil like nobody's business. I think it's going to chew up some oil. It's going to cost me what to get those pistons redone? It's going to cost me what? About $2,000? I think I'm going to pass on the Corvette. I'm going to go over here and get this used Tahoe. It's got that 30. What's it got that? That Tahoe got that 301? No, it's that was that Tahoe got it. Oh, they done changed it. That's a 2001 Tahoe. Yeah, I'm going to get that. It's clean. It'll been around the block. It's reliable. I know that I can drive it from here to Tallahassee. Oh, yeah, I think we got the... Yeah, I think I'm going to do this. Got the original rims on it. A little scuffed up. A little scuffed up. Got about 250,000. Give me the Tahoe. Ooh, you got to fix the AC. Put a new master cylinder in it so the brakes can work just right. You gotta throw about $1,000 in it. Give me the Tahoe. I'll take the Tahoe. That engine ain't even broken in yet. I'm gonna take the Tahoe. Nah, Mercy, we get old. We just don't hit the wall. Okay, so men get old, we get fat, we get tired, our back aches. But younger women still are attracted to us. We can still have children at 50. Women hit the wall because they can no longer produce children. They don't have no more eggs at a certain age. Just don't have them. And all of that action inside of a woman's body changes the way she looks, changes the way she acts, changes her perspective in life. Mood swings, she starts getting all that, There's a lot of stuff that goes on with her that you're like, men have to think, if I wasn't with her when she was at the height of her sexiness, do I want to deal with her now? I mean, she got to be, I've dated a 63-year-old. She was dope. One argument, that was over. We got in one screaming match, she was like, I'm done. See what I mean? They're just different. Women hit the wall, not men. Yeah, women hit the wall. Yeah, they hit the wall because they can't. Their body is no longer producing. I don't know how it is medically, but once they hit that wall, things start going downhill. Now, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this. I dated some women who, and see, here's some exceptions. I'm gonna say this. The wall, even though it applies to all female physically, the way they look is different for races. Because you can find, listen, I know some black women who hit the wall and they went right through that sun gun like it wasn't even there. When I tell you they're 40 something and they look, I had to ask, I'm like, how old are you? Oh, I'm 44. I was like, can't be. Not looking like that. Not looking like that. And then sexually still, I mean, everything popping, everything. You're just like, I gotta hang on to this. You're trying to hang on to it. So it doesn't affect everybody the same. That's just two people who are 80 years old. If a man is 80, a woman's 80. Yeah. You don't get it. Or 50 and the guy is 50. There is a difference. Yeah, there's a difference. Because the guy can still produce babies. The guy can, at 50 years old, the guy can still give a young lady a child. Well, there's some women who are doing it at 40 years old. Well, you're a woman, so well, I'm saying there's some women who are doing it at 40 years old. Hell, my neighbor, she's 50 years old. She told me she could still have a child. She's got a dude. She was like, yeah, she's like, I still want a child. I'm like, good luck with that, you and your dude. Go for it. But for the most part, geriatric pregnancy is dangerous. For one, pregnancy is dangerous, but geriatric pregnancy is dangerous. Well, I can't agree with that. I can't say no man wants a 50-year-old woman. I've seen some knockout 50-year-old women. They just think, goodness, people get to choose uncles to at the wall and constantly get younger. Well, see, when I was younger, I mean, a woman 40 years old was, oh, sweet Christmas. I was like, please, give me a chance to date you. You know what I'm saying? But it wasn't to keep her. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't. Yeah, most guys want younger. This is true. But it wasn't to keep her. It was simply because I didn't have to chase her like I had the young girls. I didn't have to play the stupid games of the young, because I'm an average guy, so I didn't have to play the dumb games and the lies these women would tell. When a woman's 40, she ain't got too many lies to tell. She ain't got a bunch of lies. She like, listen, I'm past that. What are we doing? You hungry? That's another thing. Women at that age will feed you. And I needed that. So I'm hungry. And they understood that. Come over, I'll feed you. It's on. You think I'm not going to break my neck to get over there? Yeah, I'm coming over there. Young girls ain't trying to feed you. They want you to feed them. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It was to smash, but they was taking care of you. I mean, the older women was doing stuff for you that the young girls didn't even get. The young girl was trying to get you out of her bed, out of her house, soon as she's done with you. That old woman is like, what do you want to watch? You hungry? Let me go in here and fix your dinner. Here's a wash towel. Here's a bath towel. You're right. Because she wants you to stay. She wants you to knock her off all night. She wants you to break the headboard. Yeah, she wants you to listen. She'll have you start doing stuff around the house, and you'll do it. You know why? Because your nuts are empty and your stomach is full. That's why. You got plenty of sleep. She's quiet. She let you sleep. She ain't let you lay down and then go bang around the house and kind of. She's quiet. You're sleeping in her bed. She's in the living room watching something on TV and content. And this is her house. She's content. And when she feels, she'll come in there and crawl right up under the covers, right up on with you. Well, everybody wants Jada's mom. We don't even want Jada anymore. We want Jada's mom. I'm just saying an older woman will do that for you. She'll keep you clean. She'll keep you fed. And when she asks you to do something around the house, she's not going to do it with an attitude. She may just mention it. And here's how slick older women are. Here's how slick they are. If it's something that they need done, they'll go ahead and dress up and go out there and start doing it. And then you'll automatically come out there and see what they're doing. She might be doing some yard work, or she might have a drill, might have a you will come out there. That's what they'll do, because they gotta do it whether you're there or not. You will come out there, look and see what she's doing, and you will start helping her, and there will be no conversation. You'll just be like, yep, I'm gonna do this, bam, bam, bam. Jump right in it. It's beautiful. It's automatic. Why? Because your nuts are empty. You're not thinking about sex. You already had it. Your stomach is full. You're not hungry. You got plenty of rest. You got plenty of quiet. You know you can go back in the house and just chill. She's not going to come in there and say, get out here and yada. She's not going to do that because she wants you to be there. Younger girl is going to, she don't know nothing about that. She's going to be turned up. You're going to be talking to her about something serious. She's going to be scrolling through her phone. They're fun to look at. But it's a little too much drama for me. They're fun to look at. Black women don't age fast like white women. Well, this is a known fact. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, one dude was like, I don't know, any 50-year-old women I'm 20 years old. I'm like, well, I don't know what planet you're on, but you need to go and talk to, that girlfriend that you had, homie. Go talk to her mom. Just talk to her. Go talk to her mom. Just take my advice. It'll change your whole life. Just sit down and talk to her and listen to how mature she is. And everything she tells you, she's going to be looking you right in the eye. Because young girls don't look at you in the eye. They're looking everywhere else. That woman's going to look at you right in the eye and tell you the exact truth. And everything she says is going to be facts. You be what you gonna do with her, Queen Mercy? Sure. You get her, let me know. I'll come over there and help you out. I'll come down there and you take my medicine. I'll be right there. Hold on, girl. I'll be right me get this arm together, girl. I'll be right over there. I'm just saying, yeah, black women hit the wall different. And the whole stigma about black women having children, the cost is what we don't like. But some black women have children and gain hips. I've seen a skinny girl. Oh my God, I done seen a skinny girl go from 110, 120 to 140, 150. It just hurt to see her. She's so fine. I'm like, you didn't have all this TNA. She just, boom, just blew up and still had a waist. And everything was, it hurts. Black women just, yeah. It just hurts to see that. It hurts. Because they're so hard to keep. So hard to keep. You just, I just want to keep you. But you know she's going to cause you some pain. You know she's going to put you through it. I wonder what Adam thought. Like, was Adam like, God? He couldn't even say, God damn it. Mother. I bet you Adam was pissed off like, really, Lord? What was you thinking about? You used to go to mixed clubs and have seen older white women gravitate toward, well, you already know what that's about. I done had a older white woman before, and she had to convince me, to, because I was like, nah, I'm not doing it. But she was something else. She made it very clear one day, like, listen, this is what it is. And she paid for everything we did with a smile. Not one time did she go, you need to be paying, not once. If we went out to eat, I didn't pay a dime. I didn't even pay for the tip if I didn't want to. When I say I didn't pay, I did not pay. I didn't even drive. She drove. That was it. We get a hotel, she's paying for it. I'm not paying for it. That is a whole different type of atmosphere. But you can't keep it. The white woman atmosphere is dangerous because it's 100% carnal. It is. It's just two bodies slapping together with no future. That's really what it is. You may get a couple dollars out of it, but I'm telling you, there's no future in it. You can find out for yourself, but I wouldn't suggest it. Because it's going to scar you. It's going to mess with you. Because they're going to peel off like you weren't even there. Like, I'm serious. They're going, listen. You know how you see two jets flying together like this for a few miles, and then one jet goes like this? That's what's going to happen. She's going to peel off, head in a whole nother direction, join up with another jet. And you're going to try to contact her and try to reminisce, try to get back. That was never, you did not understand the assignment. That was never her intent. It's fun messing around with white women. Like you said, it's dangerous. Because that white woman can control your destiny, and she knows it. She will, listen, she has a fetish and a fantasy that she's trying to get out. She's probably married. Her husband knows about it. But she's got to get this out. It's just pure evil. And once she's done with you, she's going to discard you like a bubblegum wrapper. And you're going to feel like a bubblegum wrapper. You're going to, like it's not even tossed in the garbage, tossed on the floor. You're going to feel like you got tossed on the floor. Because you're not going to hear from her again. Like, that's it. I don't want nothing to do with you. So I wouldn't suggest going through that. It scars you. And it damages your outlook for your next relationship or something meaningful. But like I said, you might get a couple dollars out of it, but yeah, she helped me out. Like one time I needed $300 to get my car fixed. She gave it to me. You know what I'm saying? Without, this is when Western Union was the only way to get it that quick. There was no Cash App or nothing. She's like, how much? I was like, $300. Boom, she got it to me. And never asked for it back. They'll do things in the bedroom that a black woman will not do. And that's the biggest rub right there. Because you'll try to translate that to think you can do that to a black woman. And, you know, you can't. You're not going to do that to a black woman. There's a good chance, you know, it could go south. There's a good chance it's going to go south on you. But now you got that spirit in you. Now you got that aggression. You know, because that white woman ain't going to want you to make love to her. You better not talk about now one thing that got to do with love. Love better not come out your mouth. You're fired. You love, you're fired. Get up. Put your clothes on. Here's a couple dollars. Catch a cab home. Goodbye. What I do, it doesn't matter. Have a good night. Please do not contact me. If you do, I'm calling the police. But I'm saying, love has nothing to do with it. So, I'm just saying, you gotta be careful. You gotta pick your poison. Because they can make a phone call and have you, you know, emmed up. They can have you locked down, and I told that white woman that. You know, she was like, listen, I said, listen, I know that you can get me in trouble right now because we was in a hotel. She was like, I understand that, but that's not what I'm trying to do. I was like, you don't understand, like, I'm not very nice. She's like, yeah, that's fine. I said, okay. And she was a cool friend. Until she was like, I'm finished. That was it. She was gone like the wind. My friend almost caught it. Yeah. Yeah, you catch a charge. She changed her mind after the third. Because her real black. Do you know how hard that is? To be in mid and be like, get up. Oh, they just. Yeah, don't do it. Don't mess with the white woman. Because a white woman is pure aggression. And here's the thing about the white woman. She wants you to be angry. The white woman, see, they know that they've been kicking her ass since we've been here. She wants you to be angry. She wants you to be 100% angry and take it out on her. bite her, slap her, spit on her, whatever. She's like, do it. I know you're angry. Do it. The problem is that's not really what you're supposed to be doing. You feel me? It's like now that you have that spirit in you, you have that animal in you. Please specify. Specify what? See, now that you have that, I'll wait for your comment, Mercy. But once you have that spirit in you, where you can, get that out, and you're okay. You can't just get rid of that spirit. That's a spirit she called on. You think it's just you. No, that is a spiritual connection she called on. If you don't believe me, when you get up out the bed, you're still like, it's like you just got into a fight. I'm serious. But what if you meet your wife? Same time you're dealing with this woman, or right after it. What if the next woman you meet is your wife? And you and your wife date for a while, and you guys start having sex, and that spirit shows up. You think your wife's going to be like, oh, I want to marry this guy. No, she's going to be afraid of you. Because she knows what's in you. She's going to be like, where did that come from? She might roll out because you got too much anger. She doesn't want to live with that. She's probably seen that happen to somebody in her family before. And when she recognizes that spirit, she's going to leave you standing. And you're going to be crying for the rest of your life because that good woman jetted on you. And you know why. Because you have a spirit of anger in you. And you can't white woman off anymore. She's long gone. All that aggression you have is pent up in you. You have to get rid of it. If you don't get rid of it, you'll never have a normal relationship again. Never. Every time you get in the bed, that spirit is going to rear its ugly head because it's in you. And it's going to come out because sex is aggression. You're going to hear it talking to you. It's going to tell you to go out and beat somebody up, curse somebody out, slap somebody. That's what it does. And when you get the pounding some poontang, the harder you go at it, the more it starts to come out. You're going to start saying things. And that's when they're going to be like, yo, you got something you got to deal with. You got to get rid of it. That's the problem with messing with white women. They love that spirit. They love it. And the more of it that you have, the more they want from you. Trust me. The more they want from you. Yeah, they'll allow it. And the husbands will too. The husbands will be getting off on it just like the white woman is. I've been there before. I'm saying, hey, whenever you want to, knock her off, here, give me a call. Beautiful woman too. Got rid of that number. Like, no. Because I know me. And I will wring a chick's neck if she lets me. I know me. I have too much anger. So what I had to do was stay away from women. I had to figure out how to get rid of it. How to get rid of all that anger, because a good woman's going to come along and you cannot be that way with a good woman. She's going to be like, I'm not doing it. And she's not going to wait for you to get rid of it. She's not fighting with you. She's not arguing with you. She's not doing none of that. She's not cursing you out. You're not fighting in Walmart and cursing each other. No, we're not doing none of that. I want some peace. She knows what she is. She knows how she's built. She's a whole wife. And you're not going to have nothing to do with her. She's going to leave you standing when she sees that spirit pop out. Because she's seen it before. Her mother, her auntie, her girlfriend's mother. They've seen that. They've seen people toxic as hell go at it and don't leave each other because the spirit identifies with this another spirit. It'll jump right into her. Next thing you know, both of you, and she's like, I'm not doing that. That's what I'm saying. Don't do that with the white girl, because the white woman will, she wants all of your aggression. And she will let you bruise her. She'll let you do it. And ask if you have any friends. Like, do it to me. Treat me like a piece of trash. That's what they'll tell you. Don't do it. Don't do that. Now, if you're married, if you find a wife, and you and your wife are kinky like that, do it. That's your wife. Nothing's defiled in the bedroom. Thus saith the Lord. If that's your wife, and she wants to bust out with the whips and handcuffs, and she is a freak, or she is curious about some freaky ish, if it's within your limits, pineapple, goddammit, I'm not doing all that. You're not bringing out Alejandro and trying to, no. Like, if you're not into pegging and stuff like that, you ain't pegging a damn thing. Like, don't come to me with that. You're going to get hurt. Mess around. But if she's into butt stuff or whatever it is, do it. Do it to her. This what you, okay. Hey, come home from work and don't say nothing to her. Just bend her over the kitchen sink or whatever. Give it to her. That's your wife. Because if you don't do it, somebody else will. You do not want the maintenance man to ring twice. You don't. If your woman got some freak in her and she tells you about it, explore it. And if your heart can take it, you can keep up with her. Hey, you dress up like Batman and she's Harley Quinn, goddammit, you better do it. You better Joker and Harley Quinn, whatever. Have her call you Mr. J. Mr. J. Oh, Harley. I'm trying to tell you, you better do it. Same thing for you women. If your man is like, you know what, babe? I've been looking at some of that BDSM. Let's try some of that. And it's within your range. He's not doing something that's going to belittle you. He isn't bringing another woman over. It's just you and him. And it's totally digestible. Try it. Because if you tell him no, let's just say that there's 14 women to every one man. What are the chances that out of those 14 women, at least 5 of them are willing to try? At least 5. They will. And they'll see a big old, married. They know he's married. They'll come right over to your house in your bed. They know he's married. They don't care. It's not the point. The point is they don't have a man. If he's like, hey, listen, I'm going to tie your ass up, it's going to be on. And she's like, you know what? I ain't never done it before, but ain't nothing happening. My phone is dry. Ain't nothing going on over here. Let's do it. What you got? Is that formaldehyde? I'll take it. What kind of handcuffs is those? Is that stainless steel? All right, let's go. I don't do plastic handcuffs. I don't do plastic. I'm just trying to tell you. Well, you know what, Mercy? I'm just trying to tell you there's a time to express all that, and there's a time to be like, no, I'm not doing it. Because if you do it with a random person, that rando is going to walk out of your life. And now you have their spirits. That's how spirits go from one person to the other. They just jump from one person to the other, just like a virus. Next thing you know, you're doing the stuff that girl, you're thinking about stuff that happened to her and that she was telling you. You're like, why am I thinking about her in high school? Like, why? I wasn't even know her then. Like, why? Because she told you that, that's the first time she got busy, in high school. And she was a hoe in high school. And now you're thinking about all the hoe stuff she did in high school. I'm just, you know what I'm saying? Hey, I'll be Mr. J up in this. I'm just saying, I'll go get a purple suit. I will get a purple suit, purple tie, green shirt. You see this hair? It'll be painted red. Hey, I'm just trying to tell you, you ain't the only one that got some, you don't have a monopoly on weird. I've been weird. Just because you're eccentric, don't be like you done made something up. I've been eccentric. Okay? I've been different, queen. Look at this hair. This is a little normal to you. I've been different. I just got old. That's all. That's what happens when you get old. You're like, my hair's done. It's done. I'm going out. I'm going to the store. I'm going to the store. That's it. That's how I do my hair in the morning. Put a little salve on it. That's it. I got old. That's it. I just make sure it's in the little asymmetrical. That's it. I've been weird. I've been strange. I've been doing wild stuff. I just got old. Okay? So, yeah. Watch who you sleep with. Watch what they say. Because I done slept with some people that said some crazy stuff and a woman never came back. She's like, you changed. She's like, when we start screwing, you changed. And I realized I had a spirit in me that I didn't want. Yeah, not a rando. Just some rando off the street. Gotta talk to that person, see what they eat. Listen to what they do. The other people that they hang around. They might not be any damn good for you, but look so good to you. I walked away from beautiful women. And I used to be like, dang, I wish I would have knocked her off. But now I'm just like, I'm sure God saved me from something. Like, why didn't I sleep with that girl? Damn, I was being saved from something. And like I said, I'm average. So when an average woman, when an above average woman comes at me, I'm always skeptical. I'm always skeptical. It makes me go, like, what's going on over here? I try to put a little flashlight on it, try to examine it. And she could be okay, but I know what I look like. I have no delusions in my head about what I look like. I know my age. I don't lie to myself and say that I'm 10 years younger. I don't get offended by my age. I know how old I am. I know that my lungs can only take so much. I'm not running anywhere. You know what I'm saying? I know what's going on over here. I am, I got my faculties are all in place. I'm not going to go, oh, I could, stroke you to midnight, just like a young man. Yeah, if it's a 11:55, okay. I'm just not delusional. I know I'm an average looking guy. I got a gut. I know this. I know all this stuff. I can't do what I used to do 20 years ago. I don't go to the gym to try to get it all back. I go to the gym to try to maintain what I have. That's it. This is why, looking at younger women, you just want to, with a younger female, it ain't about getting in bed with a younger female. Sometimes their company is just good enough. Talking to them and being able to look at them, feed them and stare at them. Because you're going to stare at them anyway. This is the plight of an older man. You're going at a younger woman. But if you could, get her a ham sandwich and just tell her, listen, I'll feed you if you let me stare at you. And not get offended. Ooh, you're a creep. Yes, I am. But I don't need to go to jail for it. You're of legal age. You're hungry. I'll feed you. You come to an agreement. You get her a ham sandwich on rye, little Dijon mustard, a couple potato chips, and you just sit there and watch her eat. Watch it. Saying, you run, you like run. Yeah, you just watch her eat and you just reminisce on when you used to date women like that. And it's just fun to look at. You don't take a word she says seriously. So what do? Man, I'll walk on the moon. Tell her anything. Who cares? She's not coming back. Tell her you ran for president. Who cares? You're not going to see her again because you're old. You feed her, you have a good time, you'll never see her again. You're old. That's it. You have a good time while you can. Now that's something I do with young female. Hey, you want to grab some lunch? Take her to Subways, hang out with her. I don't mind doing that at all. She's pretty. She's nice. She's a nice person. I don't mind that. Who cares? I bought her a sandwich. What are you going to do? You just sit there and you look at her because she's beautiful and there's nothing wrong with looking at beauty. I'm going to do that for the rest of my life. But you don't take her seriously because you know she's like the wind. She's going to come. She's going to go. She's not going to stay too long. She doesn't give a damn about you. She's not going to start. You're her father's age. You can't satisfy her in bed. I don't care what you're taking. It's not going to happen. She's not going to be like, you know what? You're the best lay I ever had. No, she's not going to do that. Because she's got a, guy her age who plays basketball for whatever. This guy's got a 60-inch vertical or something. You're not keeping up with that. This guy can bust nuts all day, literally. You can smash her 5 times and not even be tired. You'd be lucky to get one off in not be comatose. God, dog, dog. you, nah, you look at them, look at their body. Tell them to stand up and turn around and shut up. Hey, you do me a favor, can you stand up, turn around, and don't say nothing? And if she complies, she'd be like, you know what, thank you very much. Pay for her food, give her an extra $10 so she can do whatever with it, and then you thank her and be out. You got everything you got everything you needed. You'll never forget what that girl looks like for the rest of your life. And there's nothing wrong with it. Nothing illegal. There's no sin. You're not going home and trying to whack off to her. She's just a beautiful woman. She's young and impressionable. And now you pay her to leave. Hey, can I see you tomorrow? Nah, not really. Here's $10. Get on the bus. Bye. She comes back, she's going to start telling you about her problems. What are you going to do? Try to fix them? No, she's got young boy problems. Some 21-year-old she's trying to lock down doesn't want her. Because he's got other beautiful women around him. I'm just saying, dating at my age, you just got to be smart about it. I mean, you can fall in love with a 22-year-old, but hell, and sometimes it works. There's some examples of it on YouTube. I seen an older guy with this younger female, and the female was often being asked the question because they have a kid. And they were trying, and other females love to shame older guys. And they love to think that the guy manipulated this young female into this relationship, right? And then you come to find out that it was the female who locked him down. And you get to ask the questions, he doesn't say much because he's like, look, if there's a villain here, it ain't me. Because I was minding my own business. Like, literally, I have my own business. She just kind of was like, hey, what are you doing for the rest of your life? This does happen. And they have success. It's not like she's cheating on them or anything. Like, she's happy with the whole scenario. She doesn't feel like, her whole life was ahead of her. That's some feminist nonsense. Oh, your whole life's ahead of you. What life? What life are you talking about? Because if she wants a child, she's 21, well, she needs to get with it. She's actually late in the game. She's late in the game, truthfully. But, I digress because some of y'all can't handle that conversation. I'm saying, she has a kid at 21. Other females will try to make it seem like she was robbed. She was robbed of her life. Like, they want you to go to college, have your own career, and then at 30, when geriatric pregnancy is kicked in, then you should struggle to have that family. It's just like, I know. See, they want the woman to be independently married. That's what they want. They want her to be able to walk away from the man and still be able to just be fine financially if he goes out and gets another woman. But if this man can financially take care of this woman and the child, I mean, he's got his own thing going on. He's got it going, and she's not working. But that guy's making a pretty decent living. What is it, $20,000 a year for a kid? That's what it is, isn't it? I mean, if he's knocking that down, he's got you in a decent house. You got your own whip. This guy's off to work. You don't listen to feminists. They're lying to you. They're trying to take away the nuclear family. Tell them to eat a dick and keep going. Like, shut up. Like this, she's 21. So what? She's happy. Like recently, this guy married an 18-year-old. Married her. Black family too. He's 47. Everybody's all up in arms about it. And I'm like, well, why? They're like, well, he's known her since she was 16. So, and listen, if he wasn't doing stuff to her, something illegal at a young age, which she didn't say he was, I mean, if you don't hear that coming out of her mouth, then hell, I've known, girls married and then grew up to adults. I'm in my 50s. So what? You knew them, so what? You're like, you knew her when she was, a child. Yeah, she lives right down the street. What do you want me to not live near anyone? She grew up, she found him attractive. They got to the legal consenting age, and then at 18, she married him. This is what used to happen all the time. Females were usually married at 16. And some a lot younger than that. Right here in America. Not too long ago. But now it's like, because everybody is stupid now. Oh, that guy, I'm going to go beat him up. Other guys, I'm going to go beat him up. You going to beat who up? She has a ring on her finger. He didn't Elizabeth Smart her. You go beat that idiot up. He snatched Elizabeth Smart, married her in the woods, and consummated it, and she was 14. That guy you go beat up. That guy needs to get beat up. This over here didn't happen like that. So I'm saying, you have situations like that where some 40-something-year-old is marrying some 18-year-old, and they're a family. It's like it's so frowned upon now, but it was actually something that happened a lot, like a whole lot back in the day. But everybody has got this moral code that makes them dumb as hell. But they think that the female is being taken advantage of, and she's not. She's actually taking advantage of the opportunity because she realizes that young guys her age have absolutely nothing. They have nothing. A little bit of money they do have, they owe it to somebody. But when you look at the dad, you go, this guy's got a pension. Your little drug dealer money is nothing to a pension. Your little shoebox and duffel bag money is nothing. I don't care if you have $100,000. It's nothing to a pension. You got $100,000 and you're doing drugs, you're going to need all of that. The feds are going to come and take every single bit of that money. All of it. Whatever you bought with that money, your little fancy Merc, they're going to get that too. And anybody who has anything to do with it, they're coming to get all that. But that pension, he ain't got to worry about somebody coming up and shooting him. That pension from Goodyear, from Honda, that good pension, oh no. She looking at that pension. You ain't going broke no time soon. No, I'm not. And I'm going to retire in, 12 years? I'm going to get on up out of here. I said I'm going to spend all that time with my family. She looking at that pension. It just hits different. It just hits different. But a lot of people are stupid now because they truly believe that all these females are getting taken advantage of. It's just like, you better wake up and smell the coffee. If these females are smart, at 18, they should be marriageable. See, when it comes to black families, we don't really have a boarding school that we send our daughters to so our daughters can become ladies. We don't have that. Have you ever, do you guys know any? Do you know any black boarding schools? I'm sure there's one out there somewhere, but it's not common to send your daughter to have them start at 12 to learn what side the tall fork goes on and the small fork, the salad fork and the dinner fork. You know what I'm saying? The tablespoon and then the teaspoon and the napkin and this is how you sit, the whole etiquette. Piano lessons, ballet lessons, teaching them about history and blah, 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 how to look at a man, how to choose a man. We don't have that. Boom, they hit 18 to get out of high school. Boom. We think that it's torturing the girl. But look at the opposite of that. Teenage pregnancy is at an all-time high. Before you hit high school, you're a baby mama. And you listen to these idiots talking about, I'm a single mother, and, I'm strong and I'm independent. No, you're not. Because you're doing something that is not natural. You're not the person that's supposed to be strong. Your strength is supposed to be feminine. You're not supposed to be on the front lines. You're not supposed to be on that bus in the morning. That's my job. My job is to get on the bus at 4 in the morning in the middle of a blizzard just so you can eat. That's my job. I'm built for that. You're not built for that. And it wears on you. That's my job. Because I got to go out here and fight with these people early in the morning. I don't want you doing it. I want you at home, safe, taking care of mine. My job. I'll go out here in the middle of the winter. I'll do that. Working at McDonald's double shift. Don't worry about it. I'm going to knock it out. I start at 8. I get home 10 o'clock. Just give me some food, give me a little sugar. I got to go back to bed. I'm rocking the double shift. Don't you do it. You keep all this stable. I'll knock out the double shift. Because I got a plan. When I get off of these fries, I'm going to be at the front handling the register. Once I handle that register, I'm looking at the back office. Once I get into the back office, I'm going to put my resume up and see who's looking for somebody who can run front and back office. And they're going to pay me $1.50 more. Let's go. Let's go. I just went from $9 to $10.50. Let's go. Working the double shift. Let's go. And I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna get more experience. Boom. A year and a half later, I'm gonna jump to another. I'm gonna go to a full restaurant. I'm gonna learn front and back. Let's go. Now I'm the manager. Now I'm at $13.50. I'm the opening manager. Let's go. Boom. Now they're going to put me on salary. Let's go. I'm saying that's my job. That's not your job. You ladies are doing stuff that you're not supposed to be doing. I am the hunter-gatherer. You are the nurturer. All the strong, independent stuff is killing you. That's what I'm saying. That is the opposite of boarding school. Teenage pregnancy, all-time high. Disease spread, all-time high. These little girls aren't virgins. Not virgins. They're not a wife. They're not looking for a husband. These little girls are looking for scammers and drug dealers. I mean, Scammers and drug dealers. That's who they're looking for. They're not even looking for the guy with the 9 to 5. They're looking for scammers and drug dealers. What does a regular degular like me, I mean, if I'm growing up now, I can't compete with scammers and drug dealers. I don't have that in me. I don't know. I don't know what you guys are scamming. And I'm definitely not going to be a drug dealer. I'm going to be a regular degular. So it looks like I'm not even going to have a girlfriend until I hit my high 30s and, jump into my 40s. And then a younger female is going to look at me because she's going to see me driving that, that Chevy. She's going to see me pulling up in front of a house. You know what I'm saying? 2-car garage. Automatic light come on. She's going to see that. She's going to be like, where do you live? I'll be like, I live on so-and-so street. So-and-so. Those are nice houses over there. I'm like, yeah, I bought one over there. I bought one. I got to pay. It'll be paid off in about 5 years. Bing, 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 bing. You mean to tell me when she hits 18, she can't come? And if me and her make a family, we're sick, something's wrong with us. Something's wrong. Something's wrong with you. You would rather have her out there in the middle of nowhere, struggling, up early in the morning, trying to make ends meet, getting knocked up by randos. Now she got 3-4 babies by random dudes, and still she got no college degree. She's struggling. She can barely. So you rather see the Black woman struggle than fall up under somebody who's going to treat her right and cover her and her. You guys are crazy. You guys are crazy. There are a lot of older men out there who are not interested in the street. You still got some idiots that are, but you got a lot of guys out there who don't want to work every day. Anyway, so dating in the 50s is tough. I don't know how old some of you are, but yeah, it's tough. And especially if you're an old pervert like me, you know what I'm saying? You love yourself some, brown sugar and you miss it. You just gotta go it out. Just gotta go it out. You guys got any questions before I go? I've been talking for 2 hours. Yo, Queen. I don't know if you're still here, Queen, but I want to hear part 2 of your story because it's one of the funniest stories I've ever heard. Because it's such a great story. I don't know if you're here, but yeah. So I'm definitely going to tune into part 2 of that. But you guys are my age. You look for a woman that's the same age as you. There are definite benefits to that. But if you're looking for something younger, just gotta understand, just a good chance she's not gonna stay. She's just not. She's gonna cheat on you. You're gonna get your heart broke. You're gonna get your heart broke. They're fun to look at. Look at the young girls, talk to them, get them something to eat. They're always hungry. But I don't think you should. I think that's about it. You know what I'm saying? You guys take it easy. Peace.